there was Montel Jordan getting on tonight. Do you remember when COVID started? There were hundreds of thousands of people dying. The number went up just exponentially, almost seemingly on a daily or weekly basis. But it was a hoax. Many people believe that it was a hoax, right? Do you remember when Donald Trump was on the line, on the phone with the president of Ukraine, trying to get political dirt on his opponent, then candidate Biden? Do you remember that? And he was impeached for that. Do you remember when January 6th happened and Donald Trump inspired a riot? And we saw it. We all saw what happened. Do you remember now we have evidence where Donald Trump tried to seat a slate of fake electors all over the country? We know it. We saw it, right? We know that he also stole classified documents. They were in his home. We know it. We saw it, right? We know that the classified documents are in his home. We know now that he tried to erase those documents. We know now also that his lawyers, he lied to his lawyers about those documents. We know these things, right? We know that this happened. Now, flash to yesterday, when Kevin McCarthy, the spineless leader of the Republican Party in the Congress, has opened an impeachment inquiry into Joe Biden. And it is at the behest of the Marjorie Taylor Greens and the Matt Gaetzes, who are nuts, and they shouldn't be the manager of a Payless shoe store, but they're in charge of Congress. And they're telling him, either you find a way to impeach him, or we're not going to have you as leader anymore. What damn that we've had all of these committees looking for evidence. We have committees that are looking for wrongdoing on the part of the Biden administration or Biden himself when he was vice president, or even now when he's president. Because despite the fact that we saw these things, despite the fact they saw these things, the one problem that they're going to have when it comes to impeaching a president is the one thing that they've been oblivious to this entire time. They were oblivious to it when a man gets on TV and says you can grab him by the pee. That didn't matter. They were oblivious to it with all the fraud he got convicted of in New York. They're oblivious to it with him being found liable for sexual battery. They're oblivious to it. The very thing they need is the thing that they have a penchant for not recognizing. The very thing they need to have an impeachment is the very thing they're adverse to, the very thing they're blind to. The very thing they need is the thing they refuse to see, and that is evidence. And evidence is and has always been their kryptonite. The one thing that they cannot take is truth. That's a little note from the GED section. You got the January report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.